Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So today I got Redmi 9 codename Lancelot. This mobile phone was launched in India with the name of Redmi 9 Prime, right? So I was getting a request to root this mobile phone having the latest MIUI version or latest Android version. So currently the global variant is having MIUI 13.0.4, Android version 12, and the rest are all the variants are having MIUI 13.0.3. Like India, Redmi 9 Prime is currently latest version is 13.0.3, and I am not sure that this mobile phone will receive any more MIUI version. So today I will show how to root the latest MIUI version, Android version 12. Doesn't matter if the Redmi 9 Prime is having MIUI 13.0.3 or any other variant is having 13.0.3. This routing procedure will work on global variant MIUI 13.0.4 and rest all the variant having MIUI 13.0.3. But remember, Android version must be 12. In case if your mobile version is Android 11, the custom recovery will not get flash. The custom recovery that I'm going to flash will work only on the Android version 12, right? Now, the other thing is you need to unlock the bootloader first to get the custom recovery. Without unlocking bootloader, you cannot flash anything. So I will provide tutorial video link in my video description. You can watch that video. Unlock the bootloader first, then you can proceed the further video. And one more thing, the bootloader will remain unlocked as far you are using custom ROM, or if you want to root the mobile phone and want to use the mobile phone as a rooted device, still the bootloader will remain unlocked. You can only relock the bootloader if you want to go back to stock ROM, totally stock ROM, then you can relock the bootloader, right? So I have done two procedure. One was which format everything, which format all the data, and the second one which I took a help of memory card will not erase any data. So if you want to proceed without losing a data, you want to root the latest MIUI version of the Redmi 9 codename Lancelot, then you need to do is to buy any external card like the external memory card. Yeah, either you have a 2 GB card, 4 GB card, what option you have, you can just insert the memory card in your mobile phone. You need to make the mobile phone battery charge to maximum like 50 to 60 or 70%. Turn off the lock screen password. Power off the mobile phone right now. So the file links are provided in my video description. Right now, currently the Magisk version is 27.0 available. In case if you are watching this video in future, whatever the latest version available, you can download and flash straight away. And the TWRP recovery, which supports only Android 12 and MIUI 13, will work in case if this mobile phone getting update of MIUI 13.0.4, 13.0.5. But the Android 12 TWRP, this recovery will work with the Android 12 MIUI 13 only, right? After downloading these file, you must extract the TWRP recovery in same folder, then open the extracted folder. And in case if you are not having any drivers installed on your Windows, then you can install the Mi Flash tool 2017 version on your Windows, so all the drivers will get installed automatically. After opening the extracted folder, we can see that bunch of files over here. Flash 1 batch file. These files were created by me. TWRP recovery and the VBM meta file. We need these files to flash the recovery. Now the mobile phone must be power off. We need to check the other side of this cable. Data cable must be connected with computer. Now we have to boot the mobile phone into fast boot mode. So press and hold the volume down key, then connect the cable with the mobile phone. In few seconds, you will see fast boot, then release the volume down key. Here we go. Fast boot screen appears and the mobile phone is connected with the computer, right? Now on the computer screen, double click the flash 1 batch file the custom recovery will start flashing, and the command window will get auto close after recovery get flash, right? Double click, recovery started, and the window will get auto close. Then double click the flash 2 file, done. And then double click the flash 3 file, but immediately press and hold the volume up key before me logo appears to let the mobile phone boot into custom recovery. Double click the flash 3 file, immediately press and hold the volume up key before me logo appears. Just hold it, press, just wait. TWRP recovery will appears and release the volume up key. This is the custom recovery that is currently supported for the Android 12 version only. I will go back to my downloaded folder, and I can see that the internal storage of my mobile phone appears. Micro SD card and internal storage. The internal storage must be encrypted. Let me check. Yes, all the folders are encrypted, so it doesn't matter. Just go back and then go to downloaded folder. Copy the Magisk 27.0 APK file from the downloaded folder, right? And then go back to internal storage of the mobile phone and open the micro SD card storage, and then paste that Magis file over here. And I have downloaded the root and safety net checker file also, which I will install later. After copying the Magis APK file on the external micro SD card on the mobile phone, then come to the Magis file, just click on it, press F2, erase the extension APK and type ZIP, then press enter key. Again on this window, press click yes, and the file which was having APK extension is got converted from APK to zip file. Now coming back towards the mobile phone, now tap install firmware, then select storage, then select the micro SD card, tap OK, and scroll down. You will see Magis file over here. Tap to select the file, then swipe to start flashing or rooting the mobile phone. Done. Now tap reboot system. Now we have to wait. The mobile phone will soon start booting. So finally the mobile phone get booted, and now we have to install the Magisk file and internal storage also on my mobile computer screen. But I have to do one more thing. Tap charging this device via USB, then changing from no data transfer to file data transfer to Android Auto. Both storages appears on my computer screen. So I have got the Magis file over here again on the micro SD card. Let me show you my internal storage once again. The internal storage is now decrypted. When it was in the TWRP, the storage was encrypted, but now it is decrypted, and obviously all the data will be safe. We'll go back. We'll open the micro SD card storage, and then I will again click on the Magis file. Will press F2, and then we'll change the ZIP extension to APK, and then press enter key once again. On this window, click yes, and the Magis file from ZIP is converted to APK. Now we are done from the computer. Disconnect the cable from the mobile phone. Open the file manager. Agree and continue. Allow. Then click on the internal storage and click on here. Select the SD card. Scroll down. I can see the Magis file over here. This one is APK. Tap to select the file. Settings. Allow. Put a tick sign over here. Then tap OK. Then go back once again. Open the file manager. Go back to storage. Yes, the SD card is already selected. Scroll down. Once again, tap the Magis file, and this time it will. Yeah, it was installed before, but you have to tap update. Done. Okay. So this thing will come up. Just wait. Right. Now we'll go back to my main screen. I can see the Magis icon over here. Now tap the Magisk icon to open it. And if you see your device needs additional setup for Magisk to work properly, yes, this window appears and we have to tap OK, let the mobile phone to boot, to reboot. Right. Now I will open the Magisk application once again. And this window will appear. Your device needs to reflash Magisk to work properly. Just tap cancel every time, right? Then tap settings and scroll down, turn on the Zyges and turn on the enforce deny list. That's all. Now go back to main screen. I will install the root checker file. You can download straight away from the Google Play Store. Just search for the root and safety net checker, right? So I am just installing this software to make sure that my mobile phone is getting rooted properly. Okay, done. We'll go back. Then we'll open the root checker application and we'll tap check now. You can see that I will grant the permission, and definitely you can see and I will see that the mobile phone got rooted, right? So this is the Redmi 9 or Redmi 9 procedure of the rooting mobile phone. Currently, latest version of the Miui 13.0.4, Android version 12. If you are having 13.0.1, 13.0.2, 13.0.3, this procedure will help you to root the mobile phone. So now in case if you see that the device is not certified, then you can simply download the Play Integrity Fix file, whatever the current version available, download it straight away to your mobile phone internal storage. Then open the Magisk application. Make sure that in Magisk settings, the Zyges is turned on. Then go to modules, install from storage, and straight install the module file of the Play Integrity Fix 15.9, whatever the current version available. Just flash it, reboot the mobile phone, and you will see that device will get certified. So this method was how to root the Redmi 9 Lancelot having current latest MIUI version without losing a single data. I hope you got help by this video. Do not forget to subscribe my channel if you are not a subscriber yet, and keep sharing it, like the video, and we'll see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.